नमस्कार आज मंथन एपिसोड 5 रे आपण समस्त को आनुष्ठानिक भाव में स्वागत जनाऊँ भाभी किसी इंट्रोडक्शन करी गौरांग सर किंतु किसी दिन पूर्व विवेक सर सहित कथा होती विवेक सर कहले मैथमेटिक्स रे किसी भाषा व्यवहार करा जाए नंबर व्यवहार ताकर भाषा ऊपर बेसी तो मु जहा कहि भाबुली मो अंक सब गड़बड़ हो गला केवल दुई शब्द कहया पे चाहूँ आज हैला मंथन एपिसोड रो 05 नंबर हैला 05 आ सारंग विषय रे केवल गोटे शब्द कहिबी शब्द तो नहीं सॉरी नंबर सेटा हैला %2 थैंक यू सर आसन
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, all of you. So, today's topic is mathematics beyond numbers, connecting science, technology, finance, and everyday life. So, here I am not going to give a lecture, just I want to share my thoughts about the mathematics and the use of mathematics, application of mathematics, and importance of mathematics. Means is it possible to live without mathematics, or is it possible the universe, existence of universe without mathematics? Before starting my talk, just I want to say one thing. One day, one of the best friend of Einstein, maybe it is in history, asked, how can you prove existence of God? He said, yes, I can prove there is a God. Okay. Then he said, okay, you come tomorrow for breakfast. And at the time of breakfast, he saw one very nicely designed one solar system. He said, who did this? Okay. Then Einstein said, no, nobody did this. Then he said, how is possible? Somebody has done this. Then he said, your answer is with you. Means that entire universe, somebody has made this. That's the supreme power. So maybe. So this is the way he proved. So the existence of God. The mathematics is usually based on some logic. That should be some proper logic way means you should have base. Without the baseless, usually in mathematics they don't accept any proof or anything. So before starting this, I have written 3 important. First one is imagination is more important than knowledge by Einstein. This I believe for at least for research. Those who are doing research, yes, imagination is more important because just you see 100 years back, not even 100 years back, more than 100 years back, when Einstein said there is a gravitational wave, nobody believed. Existence of theory of relativity and general theory of relativity. Actually, in physics, it's a very tough subject because the huge mathematics is there. And that subject is completely based on the Riemannian geometry. Probably we'll discuss. In the mathematics, Riemannian geometry is actually difficult. First of all, geometry is difficult. Apart from that, Riemannian is very difficult. And entire GTR is based on the Riemannian geometry. When he predicted, yes, there is a gravitational wave. In short, I can see gravitational wave means, yes, there is a gravitational wave. When hand is moving, there is also a gravitational wave, but that is very weak. It's not, you cannot see. The next is mathematics is the language in which God has written the universe by Galileo. Last one is an equation has no meaning unless it expresses a thought of God. That by famous mathematician, Indian mathematician, Srinivas Ramanujan. So, in short, it's very difficult to speak entire mathematics and to all means here people from many branches, so it's difficult. But still, I only share my thoughts. What is mathematics? So next, so my topic is mathematics connected with science, technology, finance, and everyday life. So let's suppose we are very good in science, we are very good physicists, but if you do not have any idea about the technology, probably I am not able to show you the slide. This is because of that technology. Not about physics, science is there, but technology is that much important like science. When you are developed in science and technology, if you do not have finance, if you are monetarily very weak, probably I cannot purchase iPhone, you are not able to purchase iPhone or Mac, nothing. That depends on finance. Now, when all three face the problem, science, technology, finance, they all come to the mathematics. Because entire thing, science, look into science, physics, almost. If you are a very good look, Einstein, Newton, they are very good in mathematics. The entire Newton-Raphson method, very big equation, those nowadays mathematics people are solving, that developed by the physicists. Technology without mathematics, hopefully any technology, not only in computer science, go to the digital signal processing, exactly on paper. That entire paper is based on the pure mathematics, like your signal transfer, how signal is transferred. Like you are doing ECG, it's very simple. Instrument is there, but behind that, lot of mathematics is there. Like finance, it's very simple. Maybe actually I had no idea about the finance. Just a couple of years back, I started reading about the finance because I saw it's a lot of mathematics is there. Why not? If you are good in mathematics, some extent good in mathematics, probably I can do better in finance. Then I started reading about finance. Finance, there are a lot of things. So I just tell you one point. One is the nowadays many people they are involved in the market, stock market, but without knowledge, don't go into the stock market because it's a zero sum game. Zero sum game means what? It's money either created or destroyed for the FMU segment, derivative segment. Yes, if they are investors, something different. But maximum young people they are going to that direction. It's not good at all. Many people, even not only maximum even IIT doctors, they lost a lot of money after that they commit suicide because they are involved in stock, that is speculation. They are involved in the betting. Maybe every year IPL is coming. Maximum, it's a 70 rupees or 90 rupees they are putting their money. So my point is, have you calculated your winning probability? Never. That's the important. If you know the winning probability, probably you don't lose that within 70 rupees. But it's money. So this is one of the famous game. Probably all of you can read that. Just if you have time. Okay, I'll tell you. The game is you have rings in a one tower and it's arranged in the descending order from bottom to top. Bottom one is bigger size and smaller like that. So, game rule is you have to move entire ring from tower 1 to tower 3. You can use tower 2. Only you can move one at a time. And always you should keep in descending order from bottom to top. The question is, what is the minimum number of movement is required to shift entire rings from tower A to tower C? Actually, it's a tough question. maximum students they are playing the mobile database. But if you know the mathematics, then you can answer quickly. That is actually in the discrete mathematics. Normally, graduation students or MSc students they do this. Let's try for the 3 rings. Let's try for 3. So you can get the answer is 7. If 2 ring, you get answer is 3 because top one move to B, bottom one move to C, 2 step. Again, then back to move. So that answer is 2 power n minus 1. The answer is if you have n rings, you need exactly 2 power n minus 1 number of movement. That must be just if you use 5 rings, that means 2 power 5 minus 1. We have a friend, just we are doing some party, right? I asked one friend, just go to the market and bring 20 some cold drinks. And I said you should bring Coca-Cola, Thumbs Up, Limca, Mirinda, and let's say Pepsi. There are 5 different. 5 different. Now, okay, they said, okay, you can bring this much. Total is 20. So, how many different ways I can bring? Is it possible to make this situation in equation? So, that is the beauty of the mathematics. Let's represent the last equation. x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x5 or plus x5 equals to 20. What is x1? x1, let's say it's Pepsi. x2, let's say Mirinda. x3, let's say Thumbs Up, Coca-Cola, etc. What total should be 20. That's why every equation has real meaning. Unless there is no mathematics, it's not possible. Like, look, famous equation E equals to mc square. Energy connected with matter. E equals to mc square. H equals to ma. Next. Yes. Y equals to mx plus b. Some of the dynamic school kids the equation of straight line. What is the meaning of the equation of straight line? It's only equation of straight line. How can you express this in the real world? Let's say the motion of a carom door. That represents the equation of straight line. So every equation has a proper meaning. H equals to ma. All of you are well known about that. B square plus B square equals to A square. So another square. Momentum P equals to mv. Let's say we are going in a car with weight is let's say 1000 kg. One truck is going. Both are in the same speed. So once one accident is coming, right? To stop both car and truck. So truck will need more force to stop the car. Why? Because the momentum is there. P equals to mv. M is the mass. Similarly, P equals to force by area. You have some example. Probably, needle touch of this sharp, it is easy to do that. If needle is not sharp, then it is difficult to do that. That is, I think, P equals to force by area. Because area pressure is inversely proportional to area, once area is less. So this is all about maybe physics, mathematics, to some extent. But my point was, every equation has proper meaning. It's not only the mathematics. Simply, all of you are probably familiar with the derivative. Even biology, chemistry, physics, everyone. First order equation, at least they are comfortable with the first order equation. So what is the meaning of the real meaning of the first order equation? First order means derivative. First order derivative. Simply, if you have a function y equals to f of x, you are taking derivative. What does it mean? It only represents. For example, previous So, okay, I'll come to that one. Maybe just start. Last one. Second last. Sum of three angles of a triangle is all are well known. So, मतलब है 180 degree. मुझे चाहिए two parallel lines never meet. Yes, yes. But why yes broadly is not correct. Wrong. Surprise. Now yes. That because of the Riemannian geometry. If we are talking this fine only for the Euclidean geometry. Means your space is flat. If it is flat, then you draw any triangle. Angle of sum of three angles is 180. So, unless a background is known, you cannot say sum of three angles of a triangle is 180. If your space is Riemannian, because Riemannian is found under the curvature, right? So, you cannot say the sum of three angles of a triangle is 180. If it is Riemannian geometry, that's not at all. Maybe greater than 180, maybe less than 180. Depends on the set, depends on the curvature. Similarly, parallel line never meet in a Riemannian geometry. May diverge or may converge. Second, third last. Simple day-to-day life. We all are very curious. Usually kids are very curious to eat the pizza. Pizza. So they say, I have one pizza, but the radius is 10 centimeter, and I will give you either one pizza or three pizza. The radius is 5 centimeter. Price is same. Which one will you? So simply here, daily day-to-day life mathematics, you should at least you should know what is the area. Definitely we should 10 cm. It's because the area is around more than 300. Your area is around 240. Thickness. So the thickness, but the thickness should be same. Thickness is, if you say no thickness is given, no. I assume thickness is same. So that at least we do not have any idea about the area. So then probably we cannot choose which one is better for us. Now the question is, what is the meaning of the area? Some of the right angle triangle area. Half basic height. Rectangle area is length into breadth. Square area is something. Side square. Lot of things are there. Then just if you have some irregular figure means something like that. Go into the plot. Plot is not regular. So then how can you get the area? That's the important. To do that, you need the help of integration. Usually when we are going into the intermediate level first, after the integration as well, physics teacher, physics teacher, you will say integration is infinite sum. Yes, infinite sum, but it is something different way. Why it is infinite sum? Because any irregular figure, we do not have any knowledge about to get the area of any irregular. Not at all. Only you know the area to get the rectangle. Length into breadth. There are 30 people. Can at least we have birthday the same time. Let's say we have 15 friends. Data sanga birthday chances of it. It's very simple. It's a mathematics. But now this type of mathematics people are probably people do not know that is the result of the vision of it. It's very strong principle. It's very simple. Question is very simple. But to go for the top level question of vision of principle, it's very difficult. Even for me, it is not possible to solve all question. Next, let draw contain 10 black socks, 10 white socks. How many socks must you keep without looking? Guarantee matching. So now our question is, usually maximum students they scared mathematics. So we can encourage like that. Let's say you have this. So answer is very simple. Yes, 3 socks. If you give 3 socks, I can get it to matching color, right? Now let's change the question. Same question. Same thing is there. I want now exactly 2 white color socks. The question will be different. Same is there, but my option is Saturday. I want only 2 white socks. Then for that, if I'm extremely unlucky, first 10 socks will be from black. 11 one white, 12 one white. So if I'm extremely unlucky, then if I pick 12 socks, definitely I'll get 2 white socks. So this is again coming up. It's very simple, but if you go higher, so it's very difficult. Probably this much is okay for all of you. That's what we do. Similarly, let's say the class has 31 students, so that at least 3 students are born in the same 31 students, then the students same model. Again, on the teacher. Derivative समझते probably height is समझते I guess take off landing where trying to get off when it is take off suddenly you feel your weight is you feel like a heavy when it is free fall like in the chair capacity you are just like falling because that any object, let's say you are in the elevator, you going off, suddenly on the street, elevator is freely falling. Assume there is no air crack, so you are going to zero. That represent, that is coming under the equation. That, how can you express this entire thing by the derivative? That's right. Usually, we are counting on that is coming on the calculus. So that is the first order derivative. Usually, velocity. Physics people can accept this velocity. Mathematics people say just slow. Rate of change. Finance people can think as a rate of interest. Maybe they know how to calculate compound interest and simple interest. Similarly, you can go for the second order derivative, that is a acceleration. And this is all about the differential equation. That is Hooke's law. This is the and the second order derivative. This square x, this square equals to minus kx. Free fall. This square is, this square can be written as minus g. These are few applications in biology, medical science. The use of integration. That's what when I say integration. Integration help you to calculate that area. Area means if you are the irregular picture, right? Then from that, calculate exact area with the help of integration. There are many types of integration, like first single integration, double integration, triple integration, like that. We are probably comfortable with triple integration. First integration usually starts for the area. Calculate area of some particular region, particular place. You can use either single integration or you can use double integration. But sometimes double integration stands for the volume measure. Similarly, triple integration stands for volume. This is some technology. So, how much was product answer? This is some very interesting problem in 1950 when the airbags was not there. See? Okay. After that, in 1960, yes, 60 to 70, they implemented airbags and a lot of technology. So they are by from a car company. So you are good. At the turning, this wheel is not moving. This wheel is not moving. This is possible. That is possible because of the differential equation. Yes. This is some magic. This magic. All of you may think of any three digit number. It's a free. First and last digit must be differ. जो तीन टा डिजिट चूज करो first और last digit ये अलग अलग है समान है reverse the digit ये को reverse करो suppose you want to choose 105 reverse करो तो देखो 5 number now subtract smaller one from larger one subtract the smaller number from the larger you can reverse the result जो result आपके पास है just reverse and add the two numbers. All of them. Just one number we want. Whatever. Now think of a number 3. It's a number 3. Think of any number. This group is very simple. You can see everything. Think of any number. Double it. Add 10. Divide by 2. Subtract the original number. The answer is always 5. Answer is always 5. So, next. This. This is very briefly, just I will tell you one point of it. And once I show you how mathematics connect with the finance. Mostly, if you see, think about US and India. In US, around 60 to 70% people of population, they are involved in the investment. Just try to serve on the strategy. Top 10%, I can't remember exactly, top 10% or 15%, richest person of the world, they are entrepreneurs. Obviously, it's very obvious. But second rank is, surprise, 20 to 25%, most richest person, they are investors. Third is celebrity, actors, lot of things. The employee, they are in zero category. That is quite obvious. How the employee will be rich. That's not possible. So, now the point is that why we are now talking about we are at the fourth economic country. But I don't believe, I mean, it's my personal view. Why? Look into the village. One family, I mean 20 members, one family having 5 members. 5-member family having economy, let's say 20,000. A family having 20 members, they have economy, let's say 30,000. Will you say that this one is the powerful economy than first one? Important is for income. That's very important. We are now 150 crore population. They are usually compared with America. We are the fourth economy. I don't. Anyway, that is a different issue. But I am not expert about the finance. Just I have very few idea about this. So based on that, look into the US. You could what I said. Around 60% or 65% they are involved in the investment. But in India, mostly 4%. The point is, yes, investment is risk. If there is a risk, there is a reward. Obviously, risk and reward is very important. Now, the point is, yes, we are not able to take a risk, or we just scared from the risk. We need some safe. Probably, yes, because if you go and ask anybody, oh, we don't want to invest anywhere. Actually, I have honestly zero knowledge about this. Just a couple of years back, I just started reading about this. That's my view. So, but in India, they hardly you can find they are ready to take a risk. If you are not able to take a risk, probably sudden jump is very difficult. If not sudden jump is difficult, but the risk should be calculated. That depends on the matter. That's what I said. Because Pilani IPL bet 27 rupees, 20 rupees, whatever. Once you calculate your winning probability, know that your winning probability, you will never lose your money. And say buy it's okay. But what is the probability? That's the important point. So that entire probability is that's why. Why probability is very important. If mathematics is probability, hopefully it's hardly people able to describe probability because probability is something different. Mathematics more in the physics, nuclear physics, particle physics, optics, lot of things. They are different categories. Similarly, in mathematics, probability is something is a completely different part. Mathematics is completely different part. But yes, some extent you should have knowledge about that. And when you are doing that, some of the head mathematics, maximum people, it's a dry paper. But many, if you are not good in mathematics, never be good engineer and good physicist. It's not maybe just. But normally, hi. If the doctor is a mistake, it's okay. Like Jay, but if engineer will do mistake, thousands of people, right? So that's it. That's so anyway, so probability kahin you kariye entire world jodi mo kariye kitne ka dinsa few things all the remaining things are stochastic means random means what yes of course everything is random nothing is deterministic yes deterministic under gravity, that is a deterministic event. Yes, certainty is there. Otherwise, nothing certainty. So based on that, if nothing certainty, right? So then we should have some expectation. So the expectation is there is a randomness. If there is no randomness, then there is no expectation. Yes. Hopefully, it will last for this is some interesting problem. Maybe let's say we have n keys, n number of keys or sample. Out of n keys, we take the correct key, and we don't know which one is the correct key. We must randomly a door open. Let's remember what is the expected number of trials required to open the common question. So my point is, by that way, we can encourage our students or kids. Normally, they want to mathematics speaker. Even if I will ask my daughter, even she is not that much interested in mathematics. So I'm honest. The thing is, probably sometimes teacher knows. Yes. Sometimes. But platform, someone and the own interest. So, a question data where data question we The consensus these are not from further selection. मैंने कौन करी? First you try to it's wrong. Keep as it is. Again you select randomly. Try like that. Second one, if there and unsuccessful, remove from the box. Try for another. Remove from the box. Try for another. That. It's difficult, but this is the idea. So why we need the mathematics?
ମୋର actually ମୋର ଗଣିତରେ ଭଲ ହଉନଥିଲା ଆଉ ଭୂଗୋଳରେ ଭଲ ହଉଥିଲା ଆଉ ଯୋଉମାନଙ୍କର ଭଲ ହୁଏନି ଗଣିତରେ ସେମାନେ ଟ୍ୟୁସନ ସବୁ ଯାଆନ୍ତି ଟ୍ୟୁସନ ରେ ଯାଇକି ଗଣିତ ପଢନ୍ତି ଆଉ ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କର ବି ବୋଧେ ଆଜି ମାନେ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି ଗଣିତ ଭଲ ହଉନଥିଲା ମାନେ ହଉନି ବୋଲି ଆଉ ଗଣିତ ସାର୍ ଏଠି ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ପଚାରି ପାରିବେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର କ୍ଲାରିଫିକେସନ
Yes, sir.
Question on the title, mathematics beyond numbers. Does mathematics exist with that number? Because in the other example you have shown the number.
Yes, let the number means look into the integration. This high level mathematics. Look into the derivative.
It has a limit. If it is
After all, you get
that
you get number.
Yes.
But you should have proper logic based on that. But go into that's all. Your number is just that will indicate. It's not only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not a number system. It's not a natural number. It's not a rational number. Not a real number. Beyond that, how to connect with the
But
science?
it is practically applicable means we have to get a number. We are using that equation, integration, derivative, everything. If it is a limit, then we practically use it.
There are actually two things. One is quantitative and qualitative. After all, if you are going to calculate some area, after all you get some number. If you are going to calculate measure some momentum, force, you get some number.
So mathematics without number.
Mathematics without number. That's a logic. That's the logic. Means the way to do. Let's do. What I said, 1989. That always you get that one. To build up that, you need lot of logic there.
I think that number is the main beauty of mathematics. Suppose
Yes, number. Yes,
हमने बॉल का थ्रो कर ले से तोड़ पे आती हो कि we throw it with the velocity 11.2 km per second से आवाज़ है so that is number so number are mainly mathematics is important because due to those numbers
That was written in one of the first 3 statements here.
yes.
So thank you for your presentation. So my question is, you just said what will happen to these without mathematics. So my question is, like human being can't just live few million years before. Like Earth is existing 4.6 billion years. If converted to
Earth is
existing for 4.6 billion years, and from I think if you convert it into 1 hour, so human being just come in 2 minutes, last 2 minutes. Okay. So like I just want to know, like this mathematics, you should hear this carefully. Is mathematics an intrinsic part of cosmos that human discovered, or a cognitive, tool that human invented? So what my question is, so you just think of the art without mathematics, that is more discovered. Whatever was designed by something, you said somebody has designed this system which tends to equilibrium. Another one which is very chaotic, and we are looking forward with AI and other things. So how you make a difference between them, and what kind of mathematics you are looking for?
We have some design. Right? So when you fire like this, when we just toss the ground, let's say just top, there is some pin, we press first. So now the point is the importance of that. Probably people they don't give more importance to that now. But without that, It is not possible. Now my point is, your question is how you are looking at mathematics in future, connecting with the AI. Is it your question? So
I am asking you like to talk about Einstein and all this Newton. So they are more into discovery of the cosmos and they develop the equation. But rather than here right now we are using our brain or cognitive tool. Okay? Think of future predictions or something like that. These are two different mathematics actually.
no, it's not that different.
I think this is tends to equilibrium, which Einstein was doing is more naturally derived. This is artificial.
It's not different.
It's not different. Discovery and invention.
It's not different at all, because usually what happens, it's healthy to improve your logical thinking, like in AI era and 10 or 20 years back mathematics. Now you are just implementing the mathematics into the technology, right? To improve some maybe there is a washing machine. If you see there's a mathematics behind that washing machine, what is that? A fuzzy logic. What is fuzzy logic? So the fuzzy logic, this theory was not there. Fuzzy logic concept just came 20 years back probably. The idea is, let's say, circle, right? No, look at the circle, perfect circle. My question is it a circle? If it is a circle, you can say yes, it is a circle. If I make like this, if I ask, is it a circle? You say no, this is not a circle. But in a fuzzy sense, I can say yes, it is a circle with membership something like say 0.5 or something. It is like that. So day by day, you have to update with the system, with the technology to improve, to get some better life.
The AI is nothing but art of mathematics. It is an art, just like
Maybe art of mathematics means one something is there, like building. The frame, you can say, frame is the mathematics.
my question is about lucky number. What do you mean by we are basically always when we numbering something we choose a lucky number? You have any idea about it?
Lucky number is there is no person. K by 3, 5, 6.
I think it is beyond the number system. Lucky number cannot be.
The lucky number is always attached with the lucky number.
It's a person to person only. For me, maybe lucky. For you, maybe lucky number is 6. It's not beyond number system. It is in the number system. If it is beyond number system, then lucky number is there.
Can I design an equation to get a lucky number?
No, my answer is
Some inputs will be
Numbers
there,
are never
but
lucky or
person to person.
numbers lucky or lucky nothing. Dukkha lucky.
no. My question is what is it a lucky number is fixed? If it is fixed, I can design an equation.
So I have to give the number, then you can back calculate or back put in a equation.
Look,
Ask company.
look, there are, let's say, there is an equation. If there is no solution, right, then that equation doesn't make any sense. Right, now the point is, that equation, right, is it one solution or more than one solution? That depends on the system. So now what you are going to look, whether it is that, based on that, because it is possible to always describe all system to an equation, right? Maybe you can take a time.
सर मतलब इमीडिएट नंबर को डिस्कशन करछन जोटे के x + 1 रो
immediate number.
Immediate
So
number.
if you are looking for let's say
ଯେକୌଣସି ସେଟ୍ରେ ଆମେ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ଏଲିମେଣ୍ଟ ଆମେ କନସିଡରେସନ ନେଉଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉଟାକି ଆମେ ଇମିଡିଏଟ୍ ନମ୍ବର କଥା ଆମେ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରନ୍ତି ତ ଇମିଡିଏଟ୍ ନମ୍ବରକୁ ଡିସାଇଡ୍ କରାହେଉଛି ତ କୋଉ ଫର୍ମାଟରେ ଡିସାଇଡ୍ କରାହେଉଛି
depend କରୁଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କ background. Let's say you are in the real line. Once I'm if you are in the natural number, then if you are at 1, then your immediate number is 2, 3. Okay. If you are in the set of integers, right, it could be if you are at 0, it could be 1 minus 1. If you are in the real number system, it's completely dense. So that contain the rational, everything. So your point is, let's say x naught is 1. Next to the point is 2. In that case, it's difficult to find because between any two rational, there are infinitely, not very infinite, uncountably many rational.
That's why I'm asking you, and because one format is not always applicable for all.
That is uncountable. It's not possible to count. This is the meaning of the uncountable set.
But nobody count to
See the title.
Pure numbers.
number विषय को I was trying to understand how the numbers are not objective. They are also subjective. So for example, in mathematics, maybe 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, but in our everyday life, this kind of equation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, all these concepts are different because they have their subjective meanings. Say for example, we are using somebody is 20 years old. Say for example, Vishwajit sir is 20 years old. I am also 20 years old. Our subjective experiences might differ. Therefore, there is a qualitative area of experiences are there in which these numbers, the exact meaning of these numbers, they vary from person to person in accordance with their psychological and social well-being. So, how those kinds of numbers they play an important role in our everyday life.
Okay. These are all quick set. 1, 2, 3. Let's say you have a set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I will ask whether 1 belongs to this set or not, it will say yes, 1 is there. If I will ask 10 is there, it's no. Of course, it's not there. But in a fuzzy sense, you can see yes, 10 is there up to this number's grade. So now, your system, what is your background? What is your domain? Based on that, that's what I said. But this fuzzy was a concept. After just recently, maybe 20 or 30 years back, to describe all this. To describe, I can say, let's say, one dog is there. In a fuzzy logic sense, you can say, no, it's not a dog, it's a cat. If somebody it is there, means with some membership rate. That membership rate does come under the again probability. No doubt probability and fuzzy logic they are quite different, but to some extent, right, they are set. So means once you are talking about it's not exactly number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Right? On that sense, right, we can give some membership grade to them. That depends on the concrete domain, concrete question. Randomly, it's not possible to implement everywhere. I would just say a small joke. It's not a joke, maybe interesting. There is a 16 years old man, and let's say 20 is connected relatively. That's what I said. Why? Because actually my research area is during the some extent towards physics. 60 years old man and like to marry 20 years girl. But society would not permit. That man comes to physicians, those who are expert in theory of relativity. Then they said, okay, I can solve this problem. How? the that old man person and the girl in the earth, first they synchronize their two. Now the old man send the calculate from mathematics. Okay, this much here if you go to the space with this velocity, this speed, when you come back to the earth, your age will be, let's say, 61, her age will be 45 or 50. Now society will pass because of that. That's good.
ବୋଧେ ହୁଏ ଆହୁରି କିଛି ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ମନରେ ଥିବ। ଆଉ ତ ସାର୍ ଭାବୁଥିଲେ ପଚାରିବେ ବୋଲି ପଚାରି ପାରିଲେନି, ସମୟ କମ ଅଛି। ଆଉ ଆମେ ଏବେ ସାର୍ଙ୍କୁ ଆଉ ପିଜି ସାର୍ଙ୍କୁ ଅନୁରୋଧ କରିବୁ ଗୌରାଙ୍ଗ ସାର୍ଙ୍କୁ ମାନପତ୍ର ଦେଇ ସମ୍ମାନ।
आज सम्मान्य वक्ता प्रोफेसर गौरांग चरण सामंत महोदय को मो हृदय सह कृतज्ञता जनाउछि। से आज संख्यार सीमा बाहर गणित, विज्ञान, प्रजुक्ति विद्या, अर्थनीति और दैनंदिन जीवन में यार भूमिका कौन ता भीतर सविशेष आलोचना करछन्ती। सेति पई अनेक अनेक धन्यवाद सर। एही कार्यक्रम सफल आयोजन और सुचारू समन्वय पाई डॉक्टर रविनारायण बेहरा महोदय को कार्यक्रम संयोजक मोर आंतरिकता धन्यवाद जनाउछि। धन्यवाद सर। शेष में विभिन्न विभाग समस्त अध्यापक, अध्यापिका, गवेषक, गणमाध्यम बंधु मानू एवं यही कार्य सफल कर सहयोग करने समस्त मोर आंतरिकता कृतज्ञता और धन्यवाद चाहूँगी। धन्यवाद।